Hello and welcome to episode 2. Yeah, we need to. If I always say, or nearly always say, if I have a telehandler, I'm not going to get a semi-automatic bale loader. If we got in the sales awards, that I would definitely sort of do that. Right. So then, let's first of all get some of this equipment. That's the old equipment that's been used. Let's get that repaired. Not very good plans just yet, though. We're not really going to even need the Valzelli. The two things we're going to need are this and a telehandler. We're also going to need a bale loader, as in like a trailer. I will go for the standard TPS. So here somewhere. Yeah, we'll keep it at 225. That's fairly respectable, really, to begin with. Let's grab you two, and we will buy a few accoutrements for this. I actually like this JCB. Yes, I've removed any offending mods that I'm. Oh wow, it's got a very good. Yeah, had a couple of ones that were they're sort of alright, but if you don't like something, I think you've got to. Yeah, I'm a bit too. Oh, well, it's alright and it's very reasonable. Yeah, but it's right. So then we need to buy some. We need a bale loader, which I'm going to go for the TPS by Sariga, which is just such an absolute. If you're starting from scratch, this is my kind of. Yeah, we will actually do silver. I really like it in silver. Yep. And we're going to need a telehandler, bits and bobs. And if we're going square bales, yeah, that is true. It's a bit expensive though for a really. It is sort of. We could go to a bale. That's definitely not very expensive. But then you've got to pick them up, drop them, pick them up, drop them. Then actually you have with that. So do you know something? Let's do it by. Let's go for the tool bale. Short, yeah, short voice. I actually used to always have the long, and I love it in its natural colours. That will do fine. And I'm going to buy a weight, a couple of weights, one for a tractor, and it won't shock anyone to know what I'm going for. I am predictable. If I find a mod that is really good and reasonable too, which this is both, then I'm going to go for it. Colour. And we'll have it silver and grey because it matches any tractor that way. And we also need the telehandler one, which I believe we've just gone past. The Weaver. I do prefer, yeah, I mean, I do like the original, but I do really like this one. And we're going to go JCB colours, which I think actually we can do in the standard colours. So J is a little bit more. Shouldn't be too much longer though. Crone. Kessler, getting there. JCB red, JCB blue, JCB yellow. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And we will buy that, yes. Now we should see if it matches. It's supposed to be the right colour. Yeah, I think the model will have got that right. Oh, okay. It seems to have gone into the. Oh, it's over there. Yeah, it was right. The tool bale, where did that go? Ooh, I can see it. I can see the tool bale. So very, very fortunate to have this at the beginning of the show. Oh, do you know sometimes? Right, tool bale. Ooh, wrong way. It's to the side. It's very green looking equipment, isn't it? I've not thought about it, but it is very green. And we've also got the Massey, which is beautiful red. So we're very, very close to our field. It opens the perfect way that you'd want it to as well. Got a planter for the future. Not got a harvester, but we've got plenty of money we could buy. Oh, it's going forwards. What are you playing at? Just I'm chatting. That's a bit of a lucky thing. Now, if we hadn't looked, we'd have lost this. so we can grab the TPS for this too. Seems highly appropriate, and we will gather together the team to get on with the thing. If I will set this going first with that, the mower, and then we should collect the baler stroke and remember to set it at the 280s, 240s even. Yeah, 280s, I don't think that exists. Let's set this going. So we've got 2 grass fields. This feels very FS19. So sort of my, I'll start from scratch. It's the most predictable start. So it's to the right. I've opened the gate already, as I was passing from our original start. So set the bigger field going first. Now, of course, we have got a Pharaoh trek to our real other fields. So, field 74. And yeah, always have to, yeah, it still does that bit of a glitch. Right, so we want 6, but we're going to say 7 because it works fine. We'll do 4. Oh, okay, well that surprises me. It doesn't look a terribly bad field. Why would you be moaning straight away? What's upsetting you? The fact that I've got the gates open? Can't imagine it, but we'll try. That is unusual. Can't see anything. It's a nut-shaped field. The shop's not really jutting in its way a lot. Yeah, I can't see why. There might be an offending thing. Let's give it another shot. Let's try it. Now that's actually... I didn't like the gates open. Simple as. For those who don't know Courseway, yeah, so 7.47 meters. Save, activate, 7 meters. Set you going first, and we don't see anything. Thank you very much. And we didn't. It's not set as a mulch yet. Let's grab the Massey. Oh, I do like working this close to the stop. Shop. Stop. So then, wind thrower, but let's set that on the 2 boys first. There we go, smash in. Let's grab that. Sure, I didn't know I was going to go for the that baler, did I, to begin with? Right, I'm going to go into my first time ups, I think, because we've got a lot of work to do, and that lady is right. Could not have stood in a worse possible way. Now we're going to have to reveal the fact that she's just a fly in the ointment. Really? She's going to like disappear in a second. See, but she will pop back in a minute. We've not killed her or anything. Right. So then, we can set this now actually. It does not normally care if you do this. Right, so strength 8.4. Yeah, it is. 8.4 meters. Got a minute, you've not saved. Well, that's new. You can normally do that. Save the course. It won't let me do it. Oh, we need to let that do at least 2 rounds before we tear after it. We are going to need a fertilizer spreader. We're also going to need, obviously it doesn't affect this. I always say that. It used to worry me, used to scan the fields and worry about that. But we could sort of, I suppose. Is there anywhere to hide this lot. Then we could sort of scan the fields to at least begin with. It's not done it. Let's do it again. 8.4. Oh, well, didn't do any headlands. Okay, so you really don't like those gates open. It's really upsetting it. I've never known gates to upset it quite like that, but it obviously does. We need to be on the handle. Let's try that again then. Also, doesn't always like other vehicles on the field either. That's one thing it really can be a bit funny about. Okay. Let's try it again. Wow, that's a bit temperamental. Activate 8.4 meters. And we can indeed now. I'm not sure if it will actually do everything. Let's just see. I think it normally does. I don't think some pieces of kit you've got to actually get it ready. I'm sure this is not one of them. Let's just see. Farmer girl will actually, she's giving the mower a bit of time to escape, I think. Sure. It does need it doing. I was going to say, some of them got to get it all ready, so smashing, that's sorted. Telehandler's not got 3 points. I was just thinking about scanning and all the rest, but it's not a big field as you think, so I can see it's only 60 odd thousand. We've still got 338. I don't want to fritter it away though. We're going to go into like digestate fertilizer, basically. That's what we're going to do, and which is why I choose those two mods together, because they really do make a perfect combination. So we are going to need a animal, which is again is probably not going to shock anybody. I would go for the Omaton. Oh, we've actually got the. We could buy a dolly. It's true, actually, we could. Do we go for the Schnufflestuck? No, we'll go for the TLX dolly. My normal choice. It's so reasonable. Yep. And then we can just use what we've already got. We could be picking bales up, really. Yeah, I'm going to go into my first time lapse of the series. Ooh, okay, it's a new lady, I think. One that I've not seen before, but she probably is. There's lots of walkers, aren't there, that you don't see very. They've got exploded. They are. They're not quite sitting on the ground. Something is like a pallet's missing or something. Right, okay, let's crack on. Yeah. So I am going to say my words. We'll see you guys and gals on the other side. coming out the time lapse. Yeah, I'm sure I can talk and grab these few bales, and I don't really need the bale trailer, not for this amount, but it's. I've actually started before in the past with fields smaller than this. Yeah, as in like, and I think we probably could if we're going to do this. I think we'll probably do this as a proper grass start. What I used to do in FS19, you'd buy the fields that you could and go as big as you possibly could. Now, because of the fact we didn't buy much in the winter, we've got quite a lot of cash left. We could buy that other field, not for this session, I might add, but 41 opposite is a really not a bad, it's a 50-50 field, a good and a bad, so it's not. And that leaves us still quite a bit for like if things in the sales and productions that we need. I think that's not a bad start. So we're going to do that next session. So we're not going to go through the months as I normally would. No, it's just a matter of, yeah. We'll cut that field next session and then we'll go, yeah, we'll scan all the fields and crack on with the business. Go forward 3 months, April, May, June, July. And we may get a third cut in, just I might have to be a bit aggressive. I wouldn't normally do it, but like this first year, we might have to, because the winter's probably going to be really important to us, as in we'll have earned what money we're going to earn from the business, and we'll go through the winter again as we did this year, and we'll just see what is available in the sales, see if we can get a harvest and things like that. We've got a planter, so that's a good start. Yeah, because usually we probably like to go sugar beets. We've got, no, we haven't got the header. We did fight because it was a small one. Say that, yeah, this is true. So 3 more, and then that is it. So 6 odd bales. They're big bales though. They're not. Well, there's no grass. Tends to be the smaller of them all, doesn't it? Really in squares, but they're still not 6.5 tonners. So 37 odd tons of grass off this. Not bad. I've certainly seen smaller. Did quite well off that other field as well. I mean, they're all quite awful fields, but for grass, I'm not being funny, but they're quite reasonable, really. So, a little bit more practicing a daily now. Like, yeah, it seems to be bad positionings, like not very level, but I did say this, you get good and bad days in the office, you always do. I'm quite pleased with the team as well. For a starting team, you're often sort of a bit light on tractors or equipment. We've sort of, this can obviously lug the TPS around and all that type of stuff as well. So, yeah, we can't, well, no, we've got that other field to do as well. So let's hook this up. But I am literally going to leave it there, but I would like to show you how well we did before we depart. And yeah, next session we'll get that other field done. Scan the fields. We will lease a scanner right now, so that it reminds me that also we need to buy a fertilizer spreader. So yeah, I've started not to get lazy, but to like go what I'd like for, which is the 130. But it's XL. It is right. So yeah, we will lease it, and we will buy a fertilizer spreader, which again, no one's going to be shocked by what I'm going to buy in the fertilizer spreader department. No, we don't lease it, want to buy it. And we want to buy a should we buy one of mine? It's not as good value as the Lord's though, even as good as it is. I didn't dare go any lower than that. I thought it was a bit bad. It's still, yeah, if you look at the comparison, it's still, yeah, it's a little bit cheeky. So, do you know, like, it's a big bag. Well, actually, it's almost perfect, isn't it? for what we need, we will go a lime as well. So that's everything we should do. We're going to go for a... I'm not sure we can cope with it, but we could put an additional weight at the back. Just, yeah, the weight we've got, because it is a pass-through. Yeah, so we will buy that as well. And we'll put yeah, we will... Yeah, no, I don't know, actually. For using the holes, you don't really need it, so that's ready for next session. So how well did we actually do in the grass department? How much tonnage? 179 tons, not bad. Not bad. This field was definitely worth doing, it really was. So yeah, we've got that other one across the road. So yeah, I really do hope you stick with me on this journey. I do. It's yeah, I think we're going to go old school. We've got our 3 fields now, and we're going to like see how well we do. Yeah, we might keep this as the farmyard in time completely. Although I suppose are we ever going to buy one of the farms? I suppose that one does suit. What is that one? That's the big house. We actually own the big. Oh no, that's put on really nice. And that's the big house that we pass, isn't it? It is the big posh house. We actually own it. Wow, amazing. We own quite a lot on the land. It's unusual that a map maker allows you to do that, including the... Oh, what Belleron? Is this not... Is Ladyhill then in France? I would imagine it's got to be if it's next to Belleron. Well, I thought it was English, to be honest. So I'm totally in the wrong... I shall have to look at this and investigate. It sounds very English title, but then again, I suppose, yeah, but that was my point. Translated, it is sort of like... Yeah, a lot of the French maps are often have a French title, so I thought, naturally as you would, that it was... Yeah, so next time we are going to get the water and that in here. We'll get that digestate side of it going. It's 80 tons, 80,000 litres of digestate that's going to make from the grass one, which is then going to make, obviously, a goodly amount of... Oh, did we it is on hard economy. Yeah, it is. We're on hard. And that's... I want that to always be on hard now, going forwards. So, yeah, hopefully, I'm hoping to stick to that. Yeah, so all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you'll stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.